What's up, decoders? Welcome back to the channel. So please give me a thumbs up if the stream is coming through. Anyone who just gets in the stream, please give me a thumbs up because just to let me know that the sound is good and the video is coming through because I just tried to upload this video as a recorded video and it did nothing but glitch out. So I don't know what's going on, but hopefully you guys can hear and see. I'm not sure what was going on. I don't know if any of you saw that video. I posted the video and it literally was glitching out. YouTube was messing with my video for sure, man. It's weird. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. But yeah, I just decided to get on live here because I didn't feel like re-uploading the video. So yeah, we're here live. It's not going to be a long live stream tonight, I don't think. But we're just going to go over this pre-flight ritual of Jimmy Carter. And guys, this is the most obvious thing you're ever gonna see in your lives. I mean, this about like if you guys already didn't think that the plane crash that happened the day Jimmy Carter died was a ritual, well, we're about ready to. They literally told us there was a ritual. Thanks, but anyone who just gets in, please help me out. So yeah, let's jump into it here. Let's get ready to jump into it. And again, remember when this happened on 12/29? You had Jimmy Carter die, and then you had the plane crash the same day. I'm going to show you guys why. What I think is 100% proof why Flight 2216 crashed when it did on the same day that Carter died. And I haven't seen anyone else share this, so this is going to be like new information. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you, Cohen Research, and thank you, Jessica, Scotty Do Right, Coffee Girl, Juan Francis, JJ Recon, Jared Martin, AJ. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. The video I posted, it was flickering. Yeah. I don't know what they did. I have no idea. I've never seen YouTube do that before, ever. But the video was fine. I recorded it and I rewatched it before I posted it. And then when I posted it, YouTube was messing and the whole thing was flickering. It was so weird, man. It was so weird. Hello, Midwest Perspective. Hello, J-Lo. Hello, Felicia. Hopefully we get some more in the chat. I know this is kind of short notice. So anyway, we're going to get right into it because I don't want to waste too much time. So let's just get into it, and then people that get in later, maybe I can do a recap. All right. So again, as I mentioned, plane crash the same day Jimmy Carter died. And he died in Plains, Georgia. Okay, that was the first thing that everyone noticed. He died in Plains, and the planes crashed the same week he died. We had two plane crashes the week he died, right? And the flight was 2216. Okay, and I'm going to show you why I think it was this number and how it connects to Jimmy Carter. But first, we're going to go over Jimmy Carter's pre-flight ritual. So this article was posted after the day after Jimmy Carter died, okay? And I haven't seen anyone else cover this. But the article is from Fox News, and it was also posted by many other news sites. It says Jimmy Carter carried out this travel ritual every time he boarded a flight. Okay? So why in the world are these news stations, are these news sites posting Jimmy Carter and a flight ritual when the same day that he died, there was a flight crash? Don't you think they're telling us straight to our face that it was a ritual? Like, they literally used the word ritual in the article, okay? Delta officials share a video of former President Carter performing a pre-flight ritual. Okay? Ritual. He died in planes the same day the planes crashed. It's okay, like this should go viral. Like, what is the chance of that? Like, what is the chance of that? Like, I don't know. Nothing, probably. So anyway, Carter. So anyway, they said it was Delta, right? Delta Airlines posted the video of Jimmy Carter shaking hands, a pre-flight ritual. Okay, I'm going to show you why. But what's interesting about that is the airline Delta is based out of Georgia, and Georgia is where Mr. Peanut Farmer is from, right? Mr. Peanut Farmer, Georgia boy, Jimmy Carter, Delta Airlines from Georgia, right? Well, look at this. Not only is the airline from Georgia, like Jimmy Carter, look at the date that Jimmy Carter was born. October 1st, 1924, right? Look at the founding date of Delta Airlines, March 2nd, 1925. That means that Jimmy Carter was born only 21 weeks and 6 days before the founding of Delta Airlines. Well, what's 21/6, guys? 2/16, right? Well, the flight that crashed the day that Jimmy Carter died was 2216. And what is 6 times 6 times 6, guys? Let me just go over to the calculator here. What is 6? 6 times 6 times 6. Why isn't it coming up? I don't know why it does that. 6 times 6 times 6. So yeah, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216, right? Well, the flight that crashed the day he died was 2016, right? And they posted this article about Jimmy Carter's flight ritual, Delta, and Delta was founded 21 weeks and 6 days after he was born in the same state that he was born. Okay? That's not the big ritual, guys, but what is Jimmy Carter's what is Jimmy Carter's travel ritual, his flight ritual? What is it? Look, every time, look at this. Delta Airlines paid tribute to the late president, posting a video on X showing Carter shaking hands with his fellow flyers every time. Guys, Jimmy Carter's pre-flight ritual was shaking hands. The same day that he died, a plane crash happened. In the hardest cipher to get matches, the Jewish Latin cipher, his ritual, shaking hands, is a direct match to plane crash. What are the odds of that? Shaking hands equals plane crash. That's his ritual. Okay, do you understand? Why are they using the word ritual here? Why is there an article being released the day after he died and the plane crash happened about a plane crash ritual with Jimmy Carter? Like, what are the odds of that? It's absolute in your face, undeniable. Like, and it's from Delta Airlines, which is from the same state that he's from. And the gematria lines up, right? But we get even more obvious because remember, it was Delta Airlines who posted this ritual of Jimmy Carter, right? Well, Delta Airlines, 2 days before Jimmy Carter died, there was a news story of a Delta flight that almost collided with a charter jet. Air traffic control at LAX asked a charter jet carrying the Gonzaga's men's basketball team to stop to avoid a collision with Delta Airlines plane taking off on December 27th. So there you go. 2 days before Jimmy Carter died, you have this in the news about Delta Airlines. He's on a Delta flight shaking hands, which equals plane crash. And this is his ritual. And again, Jimmy Carter born 21 weeks and 6 days before Delta was founded, and flight 2216 crashed the day he died. Now, if you read later down the article about his ritual, it starts talking about his Nobel Peace Prize. So Carter was awarded a Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. And look at the picture they show him. They talk about his Nobel Peace Prize, and they show him on a plane. Look at him. He's on a plane and a Nobel Peace Prize. So the whole clue here is, how does this all connect to his Nobel Peace Prize? That is how this all connects, okay? So let me show you. This is the big slide, guys. Pay attention here. Right now, pay attention to this slide. This is the most important thing of why Flight 2216 crashed the day he died. All right, let me lay out this timeline for you. So I just told you that they mentioned his Nobel Peace Prize and they show him on a plane, right? Well, from the day that Carter received his Nobel Peace Prize to the day of the crash of Azerbaijan on Christmas, or to the day 1226. It doesn't matter which day. If you add the day, it's 1225, the day of the Azerbaijan crash. If you don't add the day, it's the day of 1226, okay? But if you go from Jimmy Carter's Nobel Peace Prize to the day of the Azerbaijan airplane crash, it's 22 years and 16 days. Exactly. Bam, there it is, guys. You guys understand now? Like, this is it right here. This is why Flight 2216 crashed the day he died. Let me know in the chat if this is, do you guys feel like this is why? Like, let me know if you guys agree in the chat. What are the chances that from Jimmy Carter's Nobel Peace Prize to the flight crashing, the first flight was 22 years, 16 days, okay? Why does it matter that it crashed on 12/6 or 12/26? What's the digits in 2216? It's the same digits in the day that this goes to. So from his Peace Prize to 12/26 was 2216, right? The date 12/26 is the same digits. 12/26 is like 2216. It's the same digits. Now look at the day that this leads us to, 2216 days after his Nobel Peace Prize. Look, 12/26 was the death anniversary of the president that came before Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford died on December 26, 2006. That means that the day of this alignment was his 216th month death anniversary. Come on, guys. Like, come on. Like, what? Please hit the like buttons. I guess people aren't understanding the gravity of this. Like, no one has gotten the idea, no one has found that. And that's why. That's why he had this crash on his birthday. It was connected with his Nobel Peace Prize, right? And that's why it happened on Gerald Ford's death anniversary, because Gerald Ford was the president before him. And Gerald Ford, why do you think a few days after this, the news story was a Ford Lightning striking people in New Orleans, right? Remember the Ford vehicle that ran through New Orleans? And look at the date that Jimmy Carter died, 12/29. Well, this is the upside down of the date 12/26, right? And again, 12/26 is the day that Gerald Ford died. And that day was 22 years and 16 days later after his Peace Prize. And again, they mention his Nobel Peace Prize in this article and show him on the plane here. You see? So again, and Jimmy Carter's ritual on the plane is shaking hands, which equals plane crash. Okay? So yeah, this is just something that needed to be shared. You know, it needed to be shared. It needed to be shown because this is a really big clue as to why it happened the same day he died with that number, right? But in that article too, they paid tribute to the number 39, which the number 39 is the number of Jimmy Carter. He's the 39th president. Well, in this same article, they show Jimmy Carter getting on Peanut 1. Jimmy Carter, the 39th president, he wrote on Peanut 1, and Peanut 1 equals 39. Like he was the 39th president. So how perfect. And yeah, so this all goes back to the 39 stuff that all connect Jimmy Carter with his 39 number. And don't forget, the night that Jimmy Carter number 39 died, you had the football game on SNF, which equals 39. You had a proposal that same night that he died on live TV, and it was featuring the Washington team versus Jimmy Carter's home state, Georgia, Atlanta Falcons. Marry Me equals 39. This was Jimmy Carter died 39 days after Joe Biden's birthday. And Jimmy Carter in septenary equals 39. He was the 39th president. He died at 100, which equals 39 in the same cipher. And again, he wrote on the plane called Peanut 1, which equals 39. So again, a few days before this, I covered this story. This was on Christmas Eve, December 24th. I covered this story about a dead body that was found in a wheel well in Hawaii on a flight, right? Well, the flight was flight 202, which equals 39, right? This body was found in this dead body, which equals 39, was found in a wheel well, which equals 39, and it was found in Hawaii, which equals 39. And this happened just 5 days before Mr. 39's dead body would be found, right? So think about it. Number 39 president, his dead body is found. You know, somebody has to walk in and find the body, right? Well, dead body equals 39, wheel well 39, Hawaii 39, flight 202. And this happens just before number 39 dies, right? And again, the same night he dies, you had number 39 propose to his girlfriend. Jimmy Carter rides on flight Jimmy Carter rides on flight 3 Peanut 1, which equals 39, right? But now that Joseph's in here, Joseph, I just wanted to show you this part because this is the most important part of the decode. So again, Joseph, I figured out why they had flight 2216 crash the day he died, because they connected this to his Nobel Peace Prize. In the article about his ritual on the plane, they picture him on a flight and they talk about his Nobel Peace Prize. If you go from his Nobel Peace Prize date to the date of the Azerbaijan crash, it was 22 years, 16 days. And that started the flights crashing, you know. That was the first flight, the Azerbaijan. That was 22 years, 16 days after his Peace Prize. Do you guys understand? They're taking the peace from the earth. What is the second horse in Revelation, right? Those who come to take the peace from the earth. The peacemaker, Jimmy Carter, is dead. Do you understand? The war is coming. That's what this is showing. When did World War II start, guys? 1939. Who just died? The 39th president. He was the peacemaker. The peacemaker's dead. That's what this is really all pointing to. War equals 39, by the way, I believe. War equals 39, guys. Number 39 just died. The peacemaker is gone. Now we have war. Do you guys get it? So prepare for 2025. I'm telling you. War equals 39. Okay? So, again, Flight 2216. And again, that happened 16 days after his after his Nobel Peace Prize. And the day that this happened, on 12/26, was the death anniversary of Gerald Ford, and Gerald Ford was the guy who was the president before Jimmy Carter. And Gerald Ford's death was 216 months exactly when this alignment happened, okay? And as I showed, Delta Airlines posted this. Jimmy Carter was born 21 weeks, 6 days before Delta. Remember, Gerald Ford is connected to Ford. This all connects to what happened on New Year's because the Ford truck slammed into the crowd in New Orleans. And that connects to Obama, who's born the 216th day of the year, right? So anyway, this last ritual is something I just needed to share too. Because look at this. Last night, remember the game that was canceled? Remember how the Sugar Bowl was canceled in New Orleans because the Sugar Bowl was canceled because of the truck, right? Well, that game that was supposed to happen on New Year's was between Jimmy Carter's home state, Georgia, right? And you guys have to understand how bizarre this is. If you guys don't understand football, you might not understand how bizarre this is. But why in the world did number 39 get so much attention last night? All right, so let me explain this situation. Last night in the Georgia game, remember Jimmy Carter, number 39, he's from Georgia. Okay? This player right here named Parker Jones, he's a bench warmer, which means he wasn't even in the game, guys. He wasn't even eligible to play in the game. He was just sitting there to support his teammates. So what is the chances that number 39, the guy who wasn't even supposed to play in the game, somehow he becomes the center of attention in the Georgia game? And Georgia is where Jimmy Carter, number 39, is from. And everyone was wondering why this guy walked on the field and got in the referee's way. Why did number 39, again, guys, he wasn't even playing. Look, he doesn't have his helmet on. He somehow steps in the frame of the referee and knocks the referee down. And why was it number 39, guys? Because it was all a ritual. Like, what? I just can't believe it, man. Everything in this decode I've showed you is absolutely, undeniably perfect. Peanut 1 equals 39. His name Parker even equals 39. The guy's first name is Parker, which equals 39. He wears number 39, and he got on the field, and he wasn't even supposed to be on the field. And this never happens, guys. This never happens. He got a penalty because he was on the white line and he was not supposed to be, he wasn't supposed to be playing. And just look at these articles. Georgia bench warmer Parker Jones collides with the ref in the loss with Notre Dame. ESPN is slammed by fans for focusing on Georgia walk-on Parker Jones. So anyways, yes, Parker equals 33 like masonry, but yeah, so monotonous. They do it all the time. But the big ritual is, why was he wearing number 39? Out of all numbers he could be wearing for Georgia, it was this number, okay? Oh, does nuke equal 39? Remember, Jimmy Carter was connected with nuclear bombs. No, nuke doesn't equal 39, but war equals 39. Wait, doesn't atom bomb equal 39? No, atomic bomb? Yeah, see, look at that. Atomic bomb equals 39. So remember, this is all connected to Korea, right? Why do you think it was a Korean flight that crashed? Because it connects to North Korea, and North Korea is the country that Jimmy Carter did peace deals with. And North Korea is known for having nuclear weapons. Okay. I'm telling you, this is what this is really all about. This is about taking peace from the earth. Okay. In Revelation, it says, you know, the second horse. I think it's the second horse. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The second horse in Revelation is taking peace from the earth, right? Second horseman. Yeah, right here. Then another horse went forth. It was red, like Georgia, right? Georgia wears the red. And its rider granted permission to take peace from the earth. So we're talking about Jimmy Carter's Nobel Peace Prize, right? Jimmy Carter was a peace dealer with North Korea, who has the nuclear bombs, and nuclear atomic bomb equals 39. So I'm just saying. Also, I want to talk about his funeral because his funeral will be 33 months and 9 days after his birthday, and he was the 39th president. And look who's going to be at his funeral, guys. Joe Biden will be running his funeral, but notice how Stephen Ford will be at his funeral. Well, I just told you this was all connected to Gerald Ford, who was the president before Carter. And Stephen Ford is the son of Gerald Ford, and he will be giving a eulogy at Carter's state funeral. So if you didn't think Ford was connected to this, even Gerald Ford will be represented at the funeral. Now, Jimmy Carter's last public appearance. Look at this. Hold on. Yeah, it says Delta Airlines reacted to. I already showed you that Delta Airlines is the one who posted Jimmy Carter's ritual. But if you also look, the last thing that Jimmy Carter, his last public appearance before, let me see if I can find it. Notice how they're talking a lot about air bases here, Dobbins Air Base. But anyway, let me just tell you guys what happened. So the last public appearance for Jimmy Carter was he watched a flyover, supposedly. So again, what's the chances of that? The last time he was seen publicly alive, he was watching a flyover, which is planes, right? I can't find it now. Sorry, guys. Let me see if it's on here. Huh. I could have sworn I read that somewhere. Anyway, you guys can look it up. Jimmy Carter's on his 100th birthday. He watched a flyover, right? So all this stuff connected with planes and Jimmy Carter. And what is it that drops bombs, right? Planes. So think about it. Planes drop bombs. Korea, North Korea, nuclear. They released an article after Jimmy Carter died that he was in a nuclear reactor for 89 seconds, and nuclear reactor equals 89. He died 89 days after his birthday. So if you don't think they're connecting this to nuclear, you're just not seeing it because I can see it very clearly. It's very clearly connected to this war thing. But yeah, that's the gist of it, guys. I don't want to make this stream too long. I originally was going to post just a video. And again, something happened to my video. But before you guys head out, please hit those likes. I don't want to be too pushy about it. I'm sorry if I'm being too pushy, but I just feel like I needed to share these obvious things, and I don't know what happened with my video, but let me go into the chat for a few minutes and see what you guys have to say. I'm not really on my game tonight. I'm a bit tired. But I guess this stuff shouldn't surprise us anymore that they post an article about a ritual with Jimmy Carter and talk about his Peanut One. Yeah, appreciate you, Joseph. Thank you, Robert Porter. Make sure you guys go subscribe to this channel as well. Decoding Our Reality also has a YouTube channel. And Joseph Aquaviva 2222. Decoding Our Reality, he says Carter went into hospice care 97 weeks before the plane crash. Huh, of course. Of course he did. That's a good one. Of course, we know plane crash equals 97. Death equals 97. Death 97. Plane crash 97. Jimmy Carter, like he said, went into hospice 97 weeks before the crash. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to talk about today, guys. I think I'm going to keep this video pretty short. Yeah, Carter also equals 97. Cohen Research says Peanut One sponsored by Planter Nuts. That's interesting. Um, Thank you, Coffee Girl. Thank you for always showing up and watching the streams. Hello to Enzifern. Make sure you guys check out Enzifern's channel. I'm going to be sharing one of Enzifern's videos probably in my community section he posted. He did a great video. I haven't even finished it yet. It was a longer video, but make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel as well. He's doing really great research, really great work. And wait till you see the video. You guys need to go watch the video on Enzifern's channel about Jesus. Super great research and super clear, right? So I'm actually gonna maybe me and Enzifern will do a live stream together at some point, and we'll talk more about that. But yeah, thank you, Enzifern, for your amazing stuff and your videos, and thanks for being here. Another war machine. It's hard to get me info. Yeah, I know somebody was reaching out trying to get a hold of me, but yeah, I know I got to do a stream with you as well. Another war machine. Did you send me a message in Discord? Maybe I need to check my Discord again. Sometimes I miss stuff on there. So if I missed your message, I'm going to check again after I get off the stream and see if did you send me something on there? Also, I know that Garo wants to get on here. I don't know if any of you guys are just in Garo's chat, but I also want to get him on. I also want to get Garo on the stream. So from Jurassic Liars. Oh, you posted it in the Waters Above Discord. Okay. Did you send me a friend request? Let me check my friend request. Did you send me anything? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I just get so many messages in my Discord sometimes, and then I'm not very good at working this Discord sometimes. But yeah, I need to check my messages more. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if you can send me a friend request or not. That would be easier. Because the waters above Discord, I don't often get in there, and I don't often see the stuff from there. What are you saying? 22-16 Chiefs. What does that mean? Is there a game today that finished with that score? Sports Lounge, can you clarify? Is there a game today with that score? I don't know. Maybe you're talking about an older game. You sent me a friend request. I don't see it in here. I don't think he hates Jews. I think he just I don't know. I don't know for sure. I can't speak on that, but let's see. What is your Man, I don't see your friend request in here. What's going on? I only see 2 and Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. You guys are funny, man. Oh, I've been watching the chat and laughing my butt off, man. Because let me explain what happened, okay? So I wasn't planning on doing a live stream tonight, so my computer wasn't charged. And you know how I released a video earlier, and YouTube did something weird with it. So I decided to go on a live stream, and my computer wasn't fully charged. So while I was in the middle of this live stream, my computer died. So that's why I lost you guys. My computer just literally died. And then, yeah, I was watching the stream and everyone was saying I got raptured. That was funny. Or I got taken by the Illuminati. You guys are funny, man. You guys were cracking me up. So, yeah. Yeah, how do we know this is the real Cody? I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to trust me. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. Seriously, like I thought I was charging the computer, but the extension cord I didn't turn it on, so it wasn't charging. Sue Gibson says she's being ignored. Well, I'm sorry, Sue. I wasn't here for a little bit, so if you said something, I didn't see it because I was missing in action. Can anyone tell me why Sue is being ignored? She seems like a nice lady. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this, guys, because I don't have anything else to talk about, and I think I covered everything. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and just talking while I was missing. I had 93 people in the chat just talking while I was missing, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue. Yeah, like I said, um, I didn't see any of your. If you want to retype your question, you can type that. I'll see it. I'll see it if you type it again. All right. So who's jabbering? Is it? Am I jabbering, Kampala? Sorry about that. So as far as my Discord information, and this is I'm speaking to another war machine. I didn't receive receive a friend request from you. It doesn't show in my Discord. So I don't know what's going on, but I'll try to find your channel or just drop your channel in there and I'll try to send you a friend request. But yeah, so we're just playing around, guys. We're just having some fun. All right. So yeah, it's decoding Cody 589 or hold on. I guess I'm giving out my Discord for everyone. Yeah, it's decoding 589. That's what it is. I just don't know why it's not showing up in my thing. Hey Joseph, are you going live? Are you going live tonight or no? Today's been kind of quiet, hasn't it? I mean, Sue is asking if these players know about these. Well, this is a question that is this is a question that is highly debated, but for instance, do they know, like, exactly why they're doing the things they're doing? I don't know, but it seems to me that some of them do. I don't see how they wouldn't. I mean, why did you have player number 39 proposing to his wife the same night that Jimmy Carter died? And that same game, the other player on the Atlanta team proposed to a girl named Carter. Like, what is the chance of that? Like, think about it. You don't often get stories of football games where you have proposals at the end of the game, but at the end of this game, the night Jimmy Carter died in his home with his home team, you had two proposals. One of them was number 39 on Washington, and he was the 39th president in Washington. And the same night, you had another guy on the other team propose to a girl named Carter. So to me, breaking news. Hold on. Joseph says breaking news. Judge orders Trump to be sentenced in hush money case. What? What does that mean? I thought this was over. Hold on. I'm confused now. Well, also, Johnson just won the vote for the House Speaker. That also happened today. Hold on, let me type in Trump and see what the news is. Yeah, here it is. It's judge sets Trump sentencing in hush money case for January 10th, but signals no jail time. So they're going to sentence Donald Trump, but they're not going to put him in jail. So what does that mean? He's going to be on probation or something? An extraordinary turn on Friday. A judge Friday set President-elect Donald Trump's sentencing in hush money case for January 10th, a little over a week before he's due to return to the White House. The development nonetheless leaves Trump on a course to be the first president to take office convicted of felony crimes. Judge Juan M. Merchan, who presided over Trump's trial, signaled in a written decision that he'd sentenced the former and future president to what's known as a conditional discharge, in which a case gets dismissed if the defendant avoids rearrest. Uh, what a show! And if you don't think that these people know what's going on, I again, there's levels to this. Again, to answer Sue's question, is there an organic code that's over all of this? Yes, of course. There is an organic code that no man is in control of. And some of the things that we talk about on a daily basis are part of that organic code that no man is doing, right? But there are parts of this code that men are doing. They're doing rituals, right? Why do you think the day after Jimmy Carter crashes or dies in a plane crash, the same day the next day they post about a travel ritual with Jimmy Carter on a plane? They're literally telling you that there's rituals, right? So you can't, nothing is black and white, guys. Nothing is this or that, okay? It's not all organic, it's not all by man. It's somewhere in between. Don't go to extremes. Don't say it has to all be organic or it has to all be man, right? Why can't it be not every ritual that we decode is all organic, not everything we decode is all man. There's a mix of both, right? I can tell you that there's a lot of organic stuff, right? And of course, God is in charge of it all at the end. Like the ultimate reality is that there's at the top there's always an organic code, right? So hopefully that answers it. That's the way I see it. That's my opinion, but no one has to believe that, of course. You guys can see it how you want to see it. All right, another War Machine. Who am I supposed to email? I'll try to reach out to you on I'll try to reach out to you on Discord. If not, I'll figure it out. I'll try to get in touch with you. But let's put an end to this stream, guys. It's been one of them. I'm I apologize, guys, for the messy stream. It wasn't my best presentation, but the info is good. But also we had that my computer died in the middle of the stream, so um but yeah, let's end the stream. Thank you guys so much for all that you do and helping the channel grow. If you guys want to support the channel, best way to do it is to hit the like. And also I have a link, buy me a coffee donation link at the top. But yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for putting up with the horrible stream, and we'll see you guys in the next one, okay? All right, see you later.